Imagine stepping into the Sistine Chapel, not just as a tourist, but as a monarch meeting the Pope. That's exactly what happened on October 23, 2025. When King Charles III and Queen Camilla met with Pope Leo XIV, this wasn't just a simple handshake. It was a masterful blend of British royal protocol and strict Vatican etiquette. Picture the scene, the quiet reverence of the chapel, the weight of centuries of history, and two of the world's most significant leaders coming together. The entire event was carefully choreographed to show mutual respect and foster interfaith unity. It was a powerful symbol of diplomacy and shared values, demonstrating how tradition and modern leadership can create moments of profound connection. This historic meeting will surely be remembered as a key moment in both royal and Vatican history. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating stories. Ever wondered what happens when royalty meets the Pope? It's not always about grand ceremonies. Sometimes it's a much more personal affair, like a private ecumenical prayer service. This approach values solemnity over spectacle, a tradition we've seen before, even with Queen Elizabeth II during her own visits to the Vatican. The focus shifts from state pageantry to a shared moment of prayer and reflection. But even in these private settings, there's a fascinating and strict protocol that must be followed. These aren't just random rules. They're steeped in centuries of history and diplomacy. Let's dive into the key protocol elements from these significant encounters, from the dress code to the exchange of gifts. It's a captivating look at the intersection of faith, tradition, and power. If you find this fascinating, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into royal history. Ever wondered how royalty visits the Pope? It's not always with the grand spectacle you might imagine. When the British royal couple recently visited the Vatican, they opted for a much more low-key approach. Instead of a huge public procession, they arrived in a discreet motorcade. They didn't use the main public entrance either. Their cars drove directly into the Apostolic Palace through a private wing, completely away from the public eye. Why so hush-hush? It's all about tradition. British monarchs visit the Pope in a personal capacity, not as official heads of state. This quiet, respectful entry honors that long-standing protocol, making the meeting a personal affair rather than a state event. It's a fascinating glimpse into the subtle world of royal and diplomatic traditions. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into royal life. Ever wondered what happens when royalty meets the Pope? Not just a simple handshake. When the king visited the Vatican, it was a masterclass in ancient tradition and respect. Imagine this. The moment he arrived, he was met by Vatican protocol officers and the Apostolic Nuncio. These aren't just tour guides, they're the Pope's personal representatives. They didn't take the public route, oh no. They escorted the king through restricted corridors, a path few ever get to see, leading directly to the magnificent Sistine Chapel. But here's the most fascinating part: the order of the procession. The Pope's representatives walked first, and the king followed right behind them. This isn't a slight, it's a profound gesture of deference acknowledging the spiritual authority of the Vatican. It's a beautiful dance of power and piety, centuries in the making. Thanks for watching. If you found this as fascinating as I did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights into the hidden world of protocol. Imagine this: a king and queen invited for a private audience with the Pope. You might picture a long, grand hall, a receiving line, and formal handshakes, right? Well, think again. This wasn't your typical PayPal meet and greet. For this particular meeting with Pope Leo XIV, there was no public handshaking line. There, at the altar, awaited the Pope. This unique arrangement wasn't a snub, it was a powerful symbol, represented an equality in prayer, a shared moment of devotion before God. While still respectfully honoring the spiritual primacy of the Pope, it was a beautiful blend of reverence and intimacy. A moment where earthly power and spiritual leadership met, not in ceremony, but in shared faith. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this glimpse into history, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Ever wondered what you'd wear to meet the Pope? It's not as simple as picking your Sunday best. The Vatican has a strict formal dress code, especially for PayPal interactions. Think conservative and modest. This protocol is all about showing respect, particularly in sacred spaces like the iconic Sistine Chapel. For all visitors, that means your shoulders and knees must be covered to maintain the sanctity of the location. Even royalty follows these rules. Take Queen Camilla, for instance. During a visit, she wore a tasteful, long-sleeved black dress. But here's a fascinating detail. She paired it with a white lace mantilla, which is a type of veil. This was a subtle departure from the traditional all-black attire for women on official visits. It was a thoughtful nod to her status as queen consort and the ecumenical spirit of the meeting. It just goes to show that even within strict traditions, there's room for meaningful expression. If you enjoyed this little fashion meets history lesson, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Ever wonder what a king wears when he wants to make a statement without saying a word? Let's talk about King Charles and a masterclass in symbolic dressing. Why? This wasn't just a fashion choice, it was a powerful message. By stripping away the military regalia, the medals, and the insignia, he shifted the focus from the powerful sovereign to the spiritual leader. The only jewelry visible? His wedding band? This deliberate simplicity speaks volumes, emphasizing humility, service, and a connection to the people over pomp and circumstance. It's a modern take on monarchy, showing that true strength sometimes lies in quiet dignity rather than loud displays of power. What do you think of this approach? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy insights like this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Ever wonder what it takes to walk through one of the most sacred and artistic places on earth? The Sistine Chapel? It's not just about what you wear on top, it's about what's on your feet. The rules are strict, even for royalty. Flat closed-toe shoes are a must. Why? It's all about preserving the sanctity and quiet of the space. Imagine hundreds of people walking on those ancient marble floors. Flats help keep the noise to an absolute minimum, allowing everyone to soak in Michelangelo's masterpiece in peace. And it's not just about shoes. Visitors are asked to carry no handbags or distracting items. The focus is meant to be entirely on the art and the spiritual atmosphere. Vatican guards enforce absolute silence, and all photography is strictly forbidden. It's a rare chance to be truly present in a moment of history. So next time you plan a trip, remember, dress for respect from head to toe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating facts. Did you catch the subtle, yet significant moment when King Charles and Queen Camilla entered the chapel? It was a masterclass in royal and Vatican etiquette. As they approached, the king offered a deep bow, and the queen performed a graceful curtsy towards the papal throne. Now, this isn't just a random gesture. For non-Catholics, it's the standard courtesy, a respectful adaptation of the genuflection, the Neben, that Catholics traditionally perform. In response, Pope Leo XIV gave a simple, solemn nod and raised his hand in a gesture of blessing. What's fascinating is the deliberate lack of physical contact. No handshakes were exchanged. The reason? To maintain the sacred, contemplative atmosphere of the service. It was a beautiful example of how prayer and reverence took precedence over formal pleasantries, highlighting the deep respect shared between them. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, please like this video and subscribe for more insights into royal protocol. Imagine a scene of immense historical weight. Before Michelangelo's awe-inspiring masterpiece, The Last Judgment, a group kneels in prayer. Not on grand thrones, but on simple prie-dieu, or kneeling benches, arranged in a semicircle. This deliberate choice levels the playing field, emphasizing a spirit of ecumenical equality. In the center is the Pope, the host of this momentous occasion. To his right, a place of subtle honor and diplomatic protocol, sits the king. To the Pope's left is the Queen. This specific arrangement is fascinating. It acknowledges the parity between the Anglican and Catholic faiths, while still respectfully deferring to the pontiff's role in this sacred space. No thrones, no elevated platforms, just a shared moment of reflection. It's a powerful statement about unity and mutual respect, painted not on a canvas, but through the simple act of seating. Thanks for watching. If you found this as fascinating as I did, don't forget to like and subscribe for more historical deep dives. Ever wondered what a service attended by both a British king and a pope would sound like after 500 years? Well, it just happened, and it was fascinating. Imagine a 20-minute service, a beautiful blend of Latin and English. It wasn't just any regular ceremony, it followed a unique hybrid liturgy. This meant it combined Anglican collects, which are these short, focused prayers, with Catholic responses. What's truly historic is that this was introduced by Pope Leo, and then echoed by the king himself. This marks the first time in 5 centuries that British royalty and the papacy have worshipped together in this manner. The atmosphere was one of deep reverence. The only sounds were the beautiful chants from Vatican choristers and scripture readings from a British chaplain. A truly remarkable moment of unity. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating aspect of modern faith, the relationship between Anglicans and Catholics. For centuries, theological differences have been a major focus. But did you know there's been a significant shift in how these two traditions approach unity? The new guidelines are all about common witness, instead of getting bogged down in complex doctrinal debates. The emphasis is now on working together through shared missions. Think joint charity projects, community outreach, and speaking with one voice on social justice issues. It's about showing the world what they have in common through action, not just words. This practical, hands-on approach is building bridges in a powerful new way, proving that shared values and service can unite people more effectively than arguing over theology. What do you think of this approach? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more content like this. Thanks for watching. Have you ever witnessed a moment that just felt ... historic? Picture this. A solemn service is drawing to a close. On one side, the king. On the other, the pope. These two figures, representing centuries of division, suddenly do something completely unexpected. They reach out, joining hands with another key figure to form a small circle. It was a simple, brief gesture, but it spoke volumes. This wasn't some stiff, pre-planned protocol. It was a heartfelt, improvised symbol of unity and reconciliation, an ecumenical touch, approved by both sides. To show the world that healing after the Reformation is possible, then the king recited the Lord's Prayer in English. In response, the Pope prayed the same words, but in Latin, 2 languages, 1 prayer. A powerful bridge built through faith, right before everyone's eyes. It's these small, profound moments that truly change history. Thanks for watching. If you found this as moving as I did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you next time. Imagine stepping into a space so sacred, the only sound is the collective, silent awe of everyone around you. That's the Sistine Chapel. The moment you walk in, a profound quiet takes over. There's no chatter, no shuffling feet, just pure reverence. It's an official rule, and you can feel its power. Guards stand by, not intrusively, but as gentle keepers of the peace, ensuring the holiness of the chapel is undisturbed. This isn't just about looking at art. It's about experiencing a moment of shared, silent wonder beneath Michelangelo's masterpiece. The silence isn't empty. It's filled with history, art, and the spirit of centuries. It's a truly unforgettable experience that connects you to something much larger than yourself. If you enjoyed this little journey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more amazing stories from around the world. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Vatican protocol, specifically how a royal visit concludes. It's not as simple as just saying goodbye and walking out the door. When the Pope meets with royalty, the departure is a carefully choreographed event filled with meaning. After their discussions, the Pope personally escorts his royal guests to the threshold of the chapel. It's a powerful symbolic gesture, a final moment of shared space before parting. Right there at the chapel's edge, he offers a final blessing for their journey. Then the royals depart, not through the public squares, but via the same discreet private route they used to arrive. And what about gifts? Publicly, none are exchanged at this point. However, it's reported that on one occasion, the king presented a deeply meaningful gift, a signed copy of a report on unity between the Anglican and Catholic churches. It's these subtle, thoughtful details that make Vatican diplomacy so unique. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more. See you next time.
Post-meeting debrief. A brief tea in the Apostolic Palace followed, limited to 15 minutes, where discussions touched on global faith issues without press access, adhering to the private nature of the visit. This protocol not only facilitated a seamless event, but also amplified its historic weight. The first joint prayer between a reigning British monarch and Pope in the Sistine Chapel, fostering Anglican-Catholic ties amid the novelty of an American pontiff. It reflects evolving ecumenism, where rigid formalities yield to shared spirituality, while upholding centuries-old courtesies. For royal watchers, these details reveal how tradition adapts to bridge divides.